Sup YouTube, Captain Fox here. Back again with another video, and today we're reacting to a new Corey Kenshin video, and it's called Where Have I Been for the Past Year? Boy, I've been waiting for my boy to upload. We needed this, okay? Let's get it. Ooh. This video was posted like an hour ago.
In like almost 2 years. My people,
for real.
I have questions. I have answers.
Corey, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
For real.
Samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime.
Dang.
Unfortunately, not yet.
Dang, man, we've been wanting that.
Y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, the manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com.
All right.
This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me.
Okay.
You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle.
$15.
In the cart, $14.99. Now I want you to keep this.
That's
in your
15
cart
bucks, bro.
As I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm Corey Kenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're
so you wrote this
for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies. So if you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. Free shipping for a limited
Not
time.
as terrible,
so with those
bruh.
disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, baby.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have a story.
Bang, bang, bread.
That is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes. You can have the most fire visuals. You can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects. Or I'm talking about anime. But you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash.
Right. And you know, I've been noticing this a bit about those who've been on the channel, you know, of Saturday's Friday series. You know what I'm saying? The first season, it was you know, season 2 kind of weird. Season 3 weird, but season 4 kind of went like, you know, a different route. I was like, I gotta get a better, you know, it's got to be a better storyline to it, you know, because the story, I kind of just make it up in my head as I go along sometimes. But season 4 was different, and I kind of made it about, like, I actually had to write this junk down. Like, you have to have a good storyline, and that's when I'm coming up with season 5, like, how am I about to end this type junk. I'm still working out a few of the kinks to make the story make more sense, but it stirred off more of a timeline thing with time travel to like more realistic times. But the time travel junk coming back, final season of Saturday's Frights.
All of that stuff is ancillary compared to.
If you know what that is, you a real Fox Squad member, okay? Keep up with everybody. Welcome, you newcomers, all right?
The story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime, where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like,
Facts.
TikTok
Facts.
Shop Black
Yo,
Friday
what is
flash sale up
this?
to 70% off, plus a $50 coupon.
I don't care about no $50 coupon.
My second
For real, that's
ambition
facts
for
though. That's how
Monsters
them
We
enders
Make
be.
is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can get this to become an anime. However, that does
Let's
not
get it in
mean
anime.
it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides
Heck, we'll
writing a
react to it
good
on the
story,
channel. What you talking?
is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation
You gotta get it
studios. All of
selling.
that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early.
For real, bro. Get this man
I
up.
think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition, ambition 3. If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had his Trunks. He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that.
For real.
I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch/read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something.
I was
for
thinking
close
that's
to
got to
2
be
years
stressful, man.
and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight.
Trust me, I feel the same way about like certain stuff like that. Like when I did the Saturday's Fright series, got starting it, would this be something that, you know, the subscribers will like? Because, you know, it was me starting off of like the way the series started was like of just was watching scary videos, and then it was like a little side story or something like that. But I wanted to give it like its own thing, you know, like it didn't have to be like short little clips and then you just see it and then that was like it, and then you just watch the scary videos. I mean, we still do that, but it's got its own side story, you know what I mean? Like it's got its own main story, like, you know,
to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors, and I want people.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought, but yeah, it's also people surprisingly like it. I didn't think like it was gonna be watched the way that it was, but you know, like, you know, it's likable. Oh snap! Gotta hit that like button. What the freak am I doing? Slice the like button, Justin. Dang.
It might not be up to me, but if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes.
Dang.
Oh!
I mean, shoot, it better be up to you, bruh.
Do you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word.
Ah, there's cameras. I didn't realize it. Hold up.
Back out, bro.
Let me just bring my mug down here.
Yeah.
The animation style is fire. I cannot lie.
It is.
Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Yeah, I like you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like
His characters, you know what I'm saying?
it's like, dude, like
Like Corey, we love you, bro.
Let's just watch.
Like
Let's watch another.
we love
This
whatever you
guy,
put on.
He started dissecting things.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nalamatics. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really, like, read and, like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact, bro, zoomed in.
Right.
Like, I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Corey? And I'm like, yeah. And then
I was like that too, bro.
I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing, writing in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. I'd be so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armand.
Hey.
Is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro.
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster.
Corey, stop doing this with your camera, bro.
So
Come on,
kind of
man.
like the monster moves was moving with. Ow! Monster we make. Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. Corey Kenshin presents Monsters We Make.
Yeah.
Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
No,
Or
what?
is that a show?
Dunk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Bro, come on, bro. He said a manga, man. It's a manga,
Yo,
bro.
what happened?
Yeah.
Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Why are you mad about it?
Bro, what the heck, bro? Come on, man.
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh, yeah, this
Why
guy-
he
oh,
get
yeah,
like
this guy
that?
was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chopped.
Dang.
Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frame.
For
I'm trying
real.
to tell him. Look at this. Look at it. Look at
For
this.
real. Look at these impact frames, bro. I noticed that the first time I saw that. Look at that.
Lean, bro.
That junk was lit. The fact that he did that, like. Boy,
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations, like
You're cooked, brother.
Y'all-
Yo, you're cooked. Usually,
Dang.
manga trailers aren't like this. Aren't basically anime.
They're not.
Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for a manga, and
Yeah.
that was boring to me. I
Yeah.
did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see.
Like, I've never seen a manga and then I just wanted to read it because I just kind of thought that was kind of boring the way they did the trailer like that. Like
When I look
it should be
at this,
like his trailer.
when I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see.
No, not another ad, bro. Come on! Get these football monkey coaches out the screen, bro. These mango eating monkeys, bro. Get them off the screen, bro. Dang. Hold on, that was out of pocket. Hold up. Okay.
Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab.
I might need to move my camera down here cause he keeps showing stuff up there and it's like, bruh, come on, man. like
low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or
No, put
you're
out
just
stuff
gonna
you
have to,
like.
I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Corey, like if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything.
It's done its work. You did the time to make it. Like that's, you don't just get something and then like you don't just say, okay, like you don't just say I want to. Like, let me take me for an example. When I wanted to do the series of Saturday's Frights, I keep bringing it up, but that reminds me a lot of this because it's you don't just get down on a camera and then you just do it like in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours or stuff like that. You put in the time. It takes weeks, even months to get this stuff done. It even a year. Like this stuff takes a lot of work. Like. And I don't have like a big support system to do this stuff. I do this all myself. I mean, I don't mind doing it myself. But when I make those edits or make those like the edit the music in and then the visual and then the intro and all that, that's all me doing it. It's a lot of work to do that stuff. And then I got to remember my lines and stuff. Like it's just you have to put in the effort and time for this stuff. It's not like you just go and do it and then it's just all garbage and something like that. Like you put in your heart, blood, and soul into this. Your tears, everything into that, and your bodily fluids. Like it's just pause on that, but like you know what I mean, right? Like come on.
I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like please.
Yeah, for real. I made a trailer for season 2. Like what?
Buy it, blah blah blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only
I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, Corey, but that's how I feel. I feel serious about the things that I make, about the serious, the Clutch series, Saturday's Fright series. I'm coming out with a new series. It's called William. It's like it's a little. It's a like limited short series. It's not gonna be like a multiple season type of thing. Well, at least I think so. But that's how serious you are. When you want to do something, you go and do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's you put in the time. That just lets you know how serious you are about this.
like there were a couple
Lets people know
that
how
I
serious
went
you are
to
about it.
to do the trailer.
Dang, that's a lot of minutes.
Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make. And let me show you a couple panels.
Why he put in the music?
You can
Come
go
on,
on
bro.
the website and see some sample panels. The squad. The squad. Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant.
My cat done jumped
There was
up.
one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you live if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing.
Okay.
But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius.
All right.
Play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Allison. They are gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So
I love the mystery.
You just gotta get the book. I'll take
Okay, Corey.
These last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Alias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff, and we're like, we gotta go back, we gotta retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Allison does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something.
Me either, but I can think it.
Write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, you know, backgrounds, you know, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is...
Don't tell me it's a freaking... Come on, man. Bro, this emotional part, bro, and we doing this. Come on, bro.
I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how
Why is it glitching, bro?
pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like,
Okay, hold up.
drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking Shopify, talking, like, the back end, like, that's Dan.
Man.
And Robbie just making it happen.
Truly impressive,
So
bro.
shout out Dan. Shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been. But hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly Monsters We Make recently, though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios. Any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office, and just know this is only volume 1. It only gets better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages.
Dang.
I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever.
Dude.
And it was just because I didn't want to take anything out.
For real, I know how that
people
be.
like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like,
For real, because y'all know, y'all been on the series long enough. Y'all know, like, when I did Saturday's Friday series, when I first started, it used to be like 10 minutes, and I just started, like, not making it 10 minutes anymore, and I started making the episodes longer, and then I added more episodes on, because I wanted to add more to it, make it more juicy.
we gotta now, as the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20. So, like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with, like, actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go.
For real.
Red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like,
I love that, for real, bro.
Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1.
That's for real.
For every single.
That's for real how it be with me, bro. Just for real. Like, I just love things like that, like stories and lines and everything.
To be executed in volume 1. But I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
For sure, Corey. Oh man, it's good to have the boy Corey back. I cut so much out of this video. I've been editing for need sleep, man. But that is truly remarkable, Corey. It's good to have you back. My goodness, good to have you back, bro. And keep it up, man. Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep up the work. And and it's like when you hear stuff like that, it's inspiring. It makes you want to keep doing like what you're doing, do more out there. Like when I was thinking of doing the final season of Saturday's Frights, I didn't really know where to go. But like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, I can do this. But then, just watching this kind of made me a little bit more motivated again. You know what I'm saying? It's putting that motivation back in. You know what I'm saying? It's got to go. We got to go out with a huge bang. You know what I'm saying? And if not, heck, I might add a sixth season. Maybe it's a possibility. I mean, that's if. Who knows? Who knows? But I finally got the story going. I finally got where I'm gonna go with it, and how crazy it's gonna get, and it's gonna be insane. Like I hope that it's up to expectations and more. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. We guys like, subscribe, hit that bell. Peace, everybody. God bless, and welcome back, Corey.
Subscribe to Captain Fox or I'll eat your toes.